Welcome. Welcome. This is Jane Gardner, and welcome. This is Solopreneur Success Strategies, and I'm Jane Gardner, and today is Freebie Friday. On Solopreneur Success Strategies, we look at various strategies for the solopreneur in order to have a successful business. So, for example, today is Freebie Friday, and we're looking at ways for you to bootstrap your business so that you don't have to use a lot of capital when you're starting up your business by looking at some of the free software and tools that you can use in order to have a Freebie Friday. So who am I? I'm Jane Gardner, and I work with my husband for the last 20 years in our structural engineering firm and still working with, so I'm doing this late at night. 10 minutes here for you to have a look at something awesome that you can use in your business. And so that's who I am, and I hope you enjoy this show and take away a valuable free software you can use, tool actually. As well, I have Mindset Monday on Monday about mindset, obviously. Tuesday is Get Your Message Out Tuesday about brand and your website and social media. Wednesday is World Domination Wednesday when I talk about you and your customer. Thursday is all about the skills and knowledge you need as a Jill or Jack of all trades Thursday. And Saturday is System Saturday, where we look at some of the systems in your business you can create so that you have free time for creating your business and growing it. Sunday is Strategy Sunday, where we look at the ways you can have strategy for your goal and vision and your business plan and adapt to it as you go along to have a lifestyle business. So today is Freebie Fridays, and we've been looking at some of the free software and tools that you can have in your business. I do have an offer of a training club for those who are interested, where you can learn about various free software and tools that you could use in your business at jgtips.com/FFO. This is a beta early adopter group for a very reasonable price with a founder's price. While we add lots of free software and tools you can put in for your business, and I'll be putting in detailed instructions as how to install and use and some of the possibilities of using these free software in your business, from video to image, computer backup, storage, productivity, phone apps, audio, and other software, and it'll grow into a mega library. So that's jgtips.com/FFO. And I'll try and get that offer link down below the video on my website. Anyway, this is also at jgtips.com/YouTube. You can look at all the shows from the last 2 months on free software and tools that is every Friday. And of course, all the other shows are there. You can go back through my YouTube channel at jgtips.com/YouTube. So today we're going to look at something that I'm quite excited about, so I hope I don't spend too much time on it because it's all about color. And as an artist, I love color. But the reason I'm sharing it today is I'm going to be having an upcoming graphic design for new entrepreneur workshop. And I'm quite excited about this one. I'm showing you some of the ideas about that graphic designers use that you can use in your business to make your branding look awesome. And today I found a new tool I'm excited about. So let's have a look at that. It's called, well, it's at https://color.adobe.com. So it's created by the Adobe company, and it's their color wheel. And what's great about this color wheel is that you can create your own themes for your color branding in your business. So let's have a spin of the wheel, and I'll show you the awesome things that you can do with it. So for example, you don't know where to start, and you love the color blue, and you're wanting to think, okay, what is some complementary colors that go with this? Now, in my graphic design business, I'll explain to you about the analogous, monochromatic, triad, complementary, compound, shades, color rules. But for now, we're just going to try a triad of colors. So what it's done is it's given you a triad of colors there's a green, a mauve, and an orange. And then down below, it gives you, it's called what's it called? I forget now. It's, you have to use all these graphic design terms, but basically you can use these three colors, light green, dark green, mauve, and a brownie orange, and darker brown orange. And that is called a triad of colors, which is very very welcome to most artists, especially, and welcome. It's a welcome color scheme. And at color.adobe.com, you can create your own colors and your own color scheme, and you can decide that you maybe want one a little bit lighter. Then you can move and try different green. And actually now it's changed to for those who aren't on video, and feel free to go to my video at, let's see, it'll be jgtips.com/0819 on my website, and have a look at the video. So I've changed it to a color of gray, a pinky color, a blue color, and a greeny yellow color. And those are triads, and I explain that in graphic design, but basically they're 3 points of the wheel. And so these are always very appealing. And on the one on the bottom is, of course, the grayscale. And, and then they have the different colors. So let's try doing a blue one. And it gives you this light blue, peacock blue, maybe, orangey, red, like mauve, and a green and a dark green as triad. So then you can say, okay, maybe I don't want a triad. I want to try a complementary colors. And so that would be the complementary colors of mauve, light mauve, mauve or mauve, sorry for those on audio, and a yellowish green and a yellow brown. That would be a complementary color. And then you can have a look and see, well, if you don't like that one, how about compound colors? And that goes that way for you. That would be mauvey blue, light beige, and dark brown. And then you can and what you can do, of course, is do a shades. So a lot of people use for their branding just various shades of the same color. So you could pick the blue and get various mauvey type shades of the color, or let's go whip it around to green, orange, red. As you can see, you can get very bright reds. That's amazing. And the mauves. So this is one way for you to figure out a color scheme for your business in terms of branding. And actually, I'll be using this again in my branding course because we're coming up on how to figure out your website branding. But anyway, so of course, you can do this in monochromatic, which of course is in one color, and just a variety of levels of shades of the color, and analogous, which is all very close together. Reds, what's that? A redsy pinks, pinky pink, and a mauvey up to a mauvey. And what is most interesting for those of you who already have a logo, I'll just take this because it's closest. It will pick your picture and then pick various colors from it, and you can actually then create a color bar based on that photo. So I have a photo which has a blue background, and so there's a dark blue, nice, my favorite, turquoise, maybe a darker one, a light one, and a gray, because I have some gray in my picture. So I suppose I should probably find an actual picture. Oh, here's a logo here. This is fairly simple though. Let's try that one. So from using my logo, I can then put my color scheme on my website from a turquoise, lighter turquoise, lighter, and then a little bit of combination, a little bit of gray. That is all in the logo. So let's just click that back for now. So for example, on my website, if I was going to do this, I could decide I'll choose this one color, and then I will pick it and that would be a color picker, for example, to find out what the hex code is for it. And let's just show you this. For those who don't know, down below it tells you what the RGB and also the hex code is for a color on here as well. So that's always useful. So you could pick your color that you wanted, and then it changes the RGB, which is 1642 242 for this color, or the hex code is 102AF2, and I go deeper into why it's called hex code and RGB in my graphic design course. But then all you have to do is copy and then paste it, copy and then paste it where you like in your website, where it tells you where your hex codes are for various colors, etc. And I think you can also save it. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, you can save it here. Oh, we have to sign in. Well, forget that. I do have an account at Adobe, but we're not going to sign in. So anyway, you can save, but this is a free tool at color.adobe.com. Create color, I think it's create color wheel there. And then you can also, of course, explore different themes. And just by looking there, I haven't signed in, so it's all free. So you could pick one of these color things that you might like that other people have created. So for example, where's one I like? Mine's fairly simple usually, so I don't particularly like any of these. But let's say we do this one. Alex Book 1AC has created this one, and he's got some information on it, and you can edit you can copy the link, and of course you can appreciate it and save it to your own web down on your computer so that you can create it yourself. And this is these color schemes I talk about in my graphic design course. And so you can always find other schemes that you might want to try. And then, of course, you can always save your own schemes. So that is https :// with an OR, color.adobe.com, create. And so you can try creating color schemes that you like. So maybe you want a yellow, you want a red, and you want a green. And I'll be using this certainly in my graphic design course to show how you use it for branding your website, for example, or for doing your brochures or etc. Any of your branding. So let's see what it changes to shades of red. Very interesting, if that's what you like. So yeah, I'm quite pleased at finding this myself today. This will be very useful for me in my painting, as well as changing my website, for example, or creating a theme to any of my documentation so that it looks professional and has all my brand colors, and it uses my logo colors in my branding. So there you go. That's awesome. And so we'll have a look at Freebie Friday Training Club again at jgtips.com/FFO. Please go over, have a look, see if you're interested. We have got some trainings coming up that will be free. I'm setting some up on my website. That workshops, trainings, 30-minute trainings. I'll be doing one on graphic design, I think, and I'll be doing one on some of the free software you can use in your business so that you're not using your computer. You're doing most things in the cloud. For example, all the Google apps that you can use. And also I'll have some other trainings, 30-minute trainings that you can look at on my website, and then have a look and see if you're interested in coming into the Freebie Friday Training Club. So this is Jane Gardner, and we'll see what happens next week for our free software. We never know until we try it out. So here we go. Thank you for listening, and that was color.adobe.com. Create. Awesome.